What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Clan Geek. Welcome to our review of Dragonball Super Episode 103. Today, we're talking about Gohan and, I guess, 17. And, Gohan fucked some shit up. He destroyed a universe. Joe?
He destroyed a universe, like he single-handedly destroyed a universe.
He had a big part in it.
He had a big part in just finishing it off.
Basically took them all down.
Yes.
But he had a really cool fight, though.
He did. He got one of the best fights I've seen so far.
Joe, give us the play-by-play.
So, right off the bat, they continue right off where Ribrianne is, pissed off. But before we see her get pissed off, Kakunsa, she shows up in the what's that? The outbox?
The stands.
The stands. And she's like, "Oh no, I fucked up." So she's upset. You know, she got eliminated.
She did. She got eliminated.
So it cuts back to Ribrianne, and she's pissed. You know, she's supposed to be love and all that shit, but no, she's just hatred and anger.
Red fire.
Yeah, she's burning, literally. And she's targeting Android 17. And she insults him a little bit. She's like, "Oh, you're a cruel, heartless man.
You're a villain."
Yeah, so you're a villain. But to 17, you calling him the bad guy is like he put a smile on his face a little bit. Like he's like, "Oh, okay, I'm the bad guy."
I actually like that 17 playing along with it. He's like, "I'll play the Sailor Moon villain."
But
what
now,
are you going to do about that, Ribrianne? I'm Android 17.
But now, is Ribrianne playing around, or was he just
she's serious. She's serious.
She's 100% serious.
She's fully serious.
And he's just totally just fucking with her.
He's just fucking with her, yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, all right, I'll be your villain." And yeah, so it was funny when he starts talking and doing this whole
monologue.
Yeah, and Beerus is like, "He talks now." Anyway, so
then they fight.
Yeah, so they end up starting fighting. While they're fighting, we see Goku continuing to get
that
bombarded.
Same piece of animation again
by Rosie.
That's a very boring name, by the way.
Yeah,
Rosie. This Ribrianne and Kakunsa. Also, I'm Rosie.
Hey. And she's doing her vagina fist. Her vagina fist.
That's a great name for a move, though.
I guess she does a little she tried to rip off Piccolo.
Not exactly. She was doing something a little different. She was basically mixing in feints, fake attacks with the real attacks to throw Goku off, so some of them were hitting him.
Oh, I didn't actually realize that was what it was.
Yeah, that was the thing that was happening. So she wasn't doing the exact same thing as Piccolo, but it was something a little
So it was just a whole bunch of ki blasts, and some of them were just not.
And some of them were stopping in front of Goku and then just smacking him in the face a second later.
Oh, okay.
Just to throw him off a little.
Okay.
But they still use that same piece of animation again.
Yeah,
it's
Rosie time. Honestly is the most boring out of all three.
Yeah. And that's all. That's the only sound she makes too.
Yep, that's all she's doing. But anyway,
she didn't get knocked out either, though. Yeah. She's fine. She's still alive.
Yeah. Well, so she does these vagina fist shits.
You just want to say vagina fist.
I do not want to say it. But anyway, so she closes them in and tries to cluster fuck Goku. But 17 in the middle of fighting Ribrianne sees that Goku's about to get fucked up, or what he thinks is Goku getting fucked up.
This was the Hellzone grenade knockoff move.
Oh, okay, that was what it was. Yeah, so 17 pops in super fast and does a protective barrier around Goku.
Now, I was actually talking to Joe about a second ago that 17 is kind of the barrier guy now. It's his iconic move now for some reason, kind of out of nowhere. Anybody else notice that? Not a complaint about it, just throwing it out there.
Yeah, it's a very different version of 17 than what we've seen from the Android saga.
I miss Dickbag 17, honestly.
He's still a little bit of a dick, but he's a funny entertaining dick about it now. Which, I mean, that's good character progression, I guess.
Sure, why not?
You know.
Anyway, then we cut over to Gohan, right?
Well, actually, before Gohan, yeah, so 17 had that barrier. Ribrianne got mad that he left her fight, and she smashed his barrier. You saw that?
I did see that.
She broke his barrier.
She also butt smacked 17 at some point.
Many times, yeah.
With her own butt, not his.
What was funny was she's like, "How dare you leave the fight?" And he actually apologizes for that. I'm sorry, but yeah, let's continue.
I like a second later though when Goku and 17 have him up against like the ropes, because for one thing, Goku he actually quotes 17 when he fucks up the other girl. Rosie?
Oh, in the last episode.
This episode, 17 said it last episode.
Yeah,
your fighting style was worth studying, and then Goku was just playing with her, and then he throws some ki blasts around and launches her not off though, sadly.
No.
But I like 17 popping in. You guys should just jump off now, make it easier for us.
Yeah, he's like very like bored with the fight, but like
it's easy for him.
Yeah, it's nothing.
But then the yardrat comes in, saves their asses.
God.
He's apparently the sexiest man in the universe too.
Yeah, he is the ladies' man, which is weird considering that he is a yardrat. But yeah, I thought it was funny that the Supreme guy, he was like the maidens have knights, and then yardrat guy pops in and he saves the girls.
Does the yardrat have a name?
He does. His name is James. Jamies?
Jimmy the Yardrat.
Jimmy's.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, they call him Jimmy's Sama.
I like mine better. Jimmy the Yardrat.
Jimmy.
I hope that's what it is in English actually. Jimmy the Yardrat.
Jimmy.
His name is officially Jimmy. It's canon.
Beerus actually expresses how he's hating on how Goku's handling the situation and the fight. I guess maybe because Goku hasn't actually eliminated anyone in a while now.
Or because Goku's still fucking around for no
he's
reason.
just fucking around, yeah. And Champa, of course, Champa always has to get that stab in on Beerus. I mean, it's like, oh, why are you worried about Goku? You're not worried about anybody else on your team? Quick. And then they realize that Gohan is about to go up against Botamo.
Which is the easiest fight of all time for Gohan.
Apparently it is the easiest fight, but we didn't think so. I honestly was questioning how Gohan was going to handle that fight.
He just keeps punching him.
I was so disappointed.
He punched him off a cliff. But Botamo, he's supposed to transport punches. I think they just kind of assholed and nerfed Botamo a little bit.
But they didn't nerf him at all. Like, they just made him susceptible to being picked up. I mean, we saw it from when Goku fought Botamo in the last arc.
But technically, he wasn't hurt from it. He was just taken off the ground. And Botamo can't fly. He's a
well, no, but all Goku had to do was pick him up in the other tournament, and he just threw him out of the fucking ring.
Botamo's fucking fodder. Just get him out. He's gone.
Yeah, he's a total shit show joke character.
He is a joke character. He's the Winnie the Pooh. But then Gohan gets confronted by I think the last two members of Universe 10 now.
Oh, we didn't say how Gohan eliminated Botamo.
Oh, he just punched him off the cliff and then Kamehameha.
Well, he kept punching him to the point where he was like actually holding him off the ground, and he just like juggled him.
Yeah, he punched him off the cliff.
he kicked him up and then Kamehameha'd him.
And then bye. Boom, just easy.
Well, Botamo did try to get him out though. He was like, take my final attack, but Gohan just fucking.
See, Gohan's like been the low-key badass. He's just been like low-key doing like cool shit the whole tournament.
They're just not focusing on him.
I think that's the point. They want us to seem more like, oh, he's got this. You don't have to worry about Gohan. But then, as I was about to say, Gohan gets confronted by the two remaining members of Universe 10. Piccolo's there as well. You say their names, Joe. I don't fucking know them.
So there's a green guy and a red guy. The first guy who fights Gohan, his name is Obuni. Obuni Uchiha
is how from Naruto.
And the red guy is Rubalt, and he challenges Piccolo.
Yeah, so we'll start with Piccolo's fight. So first of all, Piccolo gets punched in the fucking face real good, like right across the fucking country.
I have to wonder how Piccolo didn't see it fucking coming.
Maybe the guy's fast. I mean, Piccolo's getting his ass whipped for a good chunk of that fight, actually. Like, Piccolo actually was getting the work done to him. But then Piccolo starts shooting some ki blasts, and the guy's like, haha, your desperate attack, you're gonna miss me. And Piccolo's like, nah, I got this. And then he just like, bah, and then he just fucking squeezes them all.
Oh, yeah, he reveals that he actually set up the Hellzone grenade.
Yeah, and boom, Hellzone grenade wrecked. And then Piccolo's like, just get the fuck off my stage, and just launches him off the cliff like a savage, like no mercy. It was great. But then we go back to Gohan, who's fighting Obito. Obuni. I keep thinking fucking Naruto characters. And it was actually a really good fight.
Yeah.
So Obuni has this kind of cool ability where he basically makes like a bunch of after images of himself, spreads his ki throughout these after images to confuse the fuck out of Gohan. Gohan's like, what the fuck is he doing? I don't fucking know. And then he's giving Gohan the work.
Yeah, Gohan couldn't figure out how to attack him.
It took a little while for Gohan to find a way to hit him.
Yeah, so but I guess he settled on counters.
He settled on taking a punch in the face and then punching back, basically. So basically, that's pretty much exactly it.
Mm-hmm.
Gohan powered up to Ultimate, which I was telling Joe before when we were watching this. I like the way they did Ultimate and like the way that you could tell that he's an Ultimate. I guess one, the hair. Two is the fact that the aura actually flashes way faster than any other form. Like it's basically the Kaioken like speed of the aura. So that's how you could tell it's Ultimate. Like it's much faster, like aura flash. So it's cool. It makes sense. And so Gohan is just basically significantly stronger than Obuni at this point. So he's literally just taking a punch and then punching back. And after a little while, they both get tired. Obuni can't make the clone himself anymore, and then Gohan just kind of wins. And
I guess he uses way too much energy on like spreading out his energy.
Yeah.
That it tires him out, and he does make a comment to Gohan that like he's surprised that Gohan was able to keep up, but ultimately, Gohan, pun intended, manages to beat him.
With a big ass, really well animated Kamehameha out of the sky.
I mean, I like the animation of the Kamehameha when he took out the other guy earlier.
I think it was the same animation,
Matamo?
actually.
Yeah,
it might have been the same exact animation for all we know.
The same one.
It totally could have been. But anyway, so the one thing that survives this Kamehameha is a locket showing Obuni's family.
Yep.
And then Gohan's like, fuck.
Yeah.
As Universe 10, spoilers, gets erased. They're gone. Everyone in that universe is dead. Trillions, quadrillions of people. After all the work we put into saving this fucking Gowasu in the Black Goku arc, the universe is gone.
Yeah. Gowasu, he has terrible luck. Like
his GodTube career really didn't pick up. His apprentice was a douchebag. It was not a good time to be Gowasu. But yeah, super sad. Now, another thing worth pointing out, the angel was actually not laughing like the other one was.
Yeah, compared to Universe 9, where that angel was actually smiling at the loss of his comrades.
His people. I mean, those guys were dicks, though.
They were.
I don't feel bad for
Yeah,
them.
so he was just smiling.
That was the dick universe.
But I mean, it was weird, though, because when Universe 9 got eliminated, the Grand Priest and everything, it looked like... And then you see the angel smiling, and you're like, "Oh, there's some evil intentions going on."
Yeah, they really tried to highlight that something might be going on.
Yeah,
this time was a lot more ambiguous. They probably should have led with Universe 10 if that was the case. If they wanted to leave it ambiguous.
Yeah, maybe, because now we're just like, all right.
Are they evil? We don't fucking know.
Thing.
Yeah,
like the angel was legitimately upset that they got eliminated.
It's also possible that some are evil, some aren't. That's still also a thing. We don't fucking know. We won't know until it actually happens, or spoilers happen. Also possible.
I mean, also like when you see like the flashbys of other universes, like their reactions to 10 being eliminated. You do see some angels smiling, and some angels are actually sad.
That rat douchebag was also pretty happy about it.
The rat douchebag, well, he's the god of destruction.
Yeah,
well, he's excited. Yeah,
he's happy.
He's a dick. He's just like, he doesn't care about anybody. He's very selfish, and when he gets fucked over, it's gonna be the prime time of my life.
Yeah, he deserves it. He's a complete douchebag.
Yeah,
rat
I feel
asshole.
like he might be one of the villains that like we're just gonna enjoy seeing him get fucked over.
Or he fucks everybody up and comes back somehow and becomes the main villain of an arc. He's a fucking rat.
Hey, why not? He is a rat.
No, to cut back though. So Gohan sees this locket just disappear and he's like, fuck, this dude had a family. That baby was the stupidest looking thing I've ever seen in my entire life though.
Well, here's the thing. Every time we see like unnecessary characters that aren't like important, they look terrible.
They're generic as fuck.
The only thing that I can like the way to like describe on how horrible they looked is if you've ever seen the Goku and Friends arc, the movie, where we see Vegeta's brother.
Oh, Tarble?
Uh-huh.
What's wrong with Tarble?
His wife.
Oh yeah, I remember. I forgot about his wife.
She's horrible looking.
She's creepy. But anyway, regardless though, so that whole thing was just basically hit home for Gohan that this dude had a family.
It was very like The fact that the guy like complimented him during their fight, they were very like
he was a good guy.
Yeah, and it just I guess in Goku's mind he has to be thinking like
Gohan.
Gohan's mind like there's a guy who was equal with me in this fight, and I ultimately came out winning. But how similar they were, where they both have a family, they both have a kid at home that they're fighting for, and Gohan realizes that yes, I may have won. But oh shit, I fucked that guy over completely.
Yeah, he probably does partially feel like it's his fault.
Yeah,
Even though he's probably going to race no matter what, because someone else would have knocked him out.
Well, yeah, but like just seeing that is what hit it for Gohan, and I like how Piccolo. Piccolo knows everything. He knows everything that's going on, and he allowed Gohan a few seconds to feel that sorrow for his opponent, and then he had to remind him like, hey, we have to keep fighting.
We have to win, yeah. So I thought that was actually a really good moment to give though, just like to once again just add weight. Like these fucking universe is being erased. This is not like a happy thing. Like this tournament is dark.
Yeah, I mean, when you watch Goku's perspective, you think like, oh, this is all fun and games, but there is a price to pay for winning.
Yeah, there really is. That was the end of the episode, actually.
That was, yeah.
Yeah, this is really the next episode preview, which everybody probably knows by now. Super Saiyan God is coming back.
Yeah.
And
SSG.
There's not too much to talk about with this yet. Anyway, it's just more like Red Super Saiyan God. I think is coming back, kind of just because the producers of the show just want us to really know the difference between Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue, because people still don't know and still debate it on the internet all the fucking time.
Do you think because a lot of people think that Blue is more powerful, or not as powerful as Red?
Some people think Red is more powerful than Blue, and I'm like, that makes no sense. Super Saiyan Blue is Red with Super Saiyan Red as the regular. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Red now.
Yeah.
Well, it's basically as if Super Saiyan God Red became a Super Saiyan, so it has to be more powerful, like significantly.
I feel like I'm following you, and I feel like I just got confused. Blue is more powerful than Red.
Blue is way more powerful than Red.
But people think
Red is stronger. Around. Yeah.
Okay.
I see people on the internet, like, because I watch all kinds of Dragon Ball videos, really fucking pulling out quote unquote facts that Red is stronger. I'm like, it's not though. Though Super Saiyan Blue was explained as a Super Saiyan God that became a Super Saiyan. It cannot possibly be stronger than Blue. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I think they're just doing that to show that Goku still has control over the form and can still do it, just to kind of get rid of suspicion, and also just for fan service of seeing it again.
Also to sell toys. We need Super Saiyan Red, whatever the fuck it is, toys, and then we need Blue toys. So let's get our toys.
I do gotta start buying those figure arts, don't I? They're cool toys.
I will.
But yeah, so other than that though,
but yeah, well, also in the next episode we're going to see Dispo and their last Pride Trooper that we haven't even gotten.
The last fodder.
I'm not sure what his name is. I'm sure it's out there. We'll get it eventually. I didn't get it in time for this video. But those two guys are going to be teaming up and fighting Goku and Hit. So we're getting our fan servicey fight.
So here's what I really want to know: how these fuckers actually can keep up with Hit. Like, Hit is like god level assassin, like.
Well,
and he's getting beaten by this fucking rabbit that couldn't handle a plant monster?
He couldn't handle a plant monster?
Yeah. And it was like a filler episode that you might have skipped, maybe.
Oh, yeah,
but
I got you.
This motherfucker was getting wrecked by just some random plant monster. And I was like, that plant monster is no god.
It is weird, because I could have sworn Castrol was stronger than Dispo.
I also
that was my interpretation.
I also thought the same.
And to see that Castrol got like completely bullshitted out with his Pride Troopers. Yeah, now Dispo apparently is a worthy opponent for Goku and Hit. I don't know how that works.
I mean, there's one more with them, but Dispo is the main guy. And I think what it is, they might just find... It seems like from the preview, it seems like they have like some kind of field set up, possibly specifically to fight Hit's time skip. And maybe Hit without that time skip isn't too much.
Well, I would assume so. I mean, the only thing Hit had going for him that made him a problem was that he can time skip and hurt you before you even have a chance to do anything. So once you eliminate that, yeah, Hit is fucked. Like that's
he's got that
there you go,
that Krillin power level.
It looks like that guy, that other Pride Trooper, seems to be able to have some kind of like lasso effect or something, where he's going to hold Hit. So I'm sure that's going to stop Hit from being able to do any time.
Yeah, or it might just be something that literally just like gets in Hit's way while he's trying to time skip that stops him from doing it.
Yeah.
Like, it could be something simple. Like, they literally just litter the floor with traps to stop Hit from time skipping.
Because here's the thing. If you can limit Hit from time skipping...
You can't do much.
He can't do much, and then Goku's going to have to balance that out by going God form. So there you go.
Yeah, and he probably just goes regular God to save the ki of Super Saiyan Blue because he doesn't want to burn all that. He probably wants to burn some ki, but not as much. Yeah. I'm still waiting for that Super Saiyan 3, though.
I'm sure Khalifa and Kale are somewhere on that field. getting their training in.
They're Super Saiyan 3. But no.
I have to agree. I do at this point. I feel like we will see a Super Saiyan 3. I refuse to see God form though. That if that happens, I'm sorry.
You mean from them?
Yeah, they cannot do God form.
It's not gonna happen. Don't worry about that. That's not even a question.
The other thing is knowing that Goku's gonna be hitting up with the God form, the red form. It makes me question: will we see Vegeta in a God form also?
Possibly, but he did it in the manga.
Well, that's the thing. We've only seen it from the manga. I want to see it in the anime.
The only thing is, they probably it might be a little bit of a pain in the animate that because I never did it before with Vegeta, so I don't know. And that
you just take his regular form and then you just make it red and make his hair a little flowy.
I guess they could do it. It's really more of a will they. We're gonna at least see Goku, but more importantly, we don't think Hit's getting knocked out this episode, do we?
No way. If Hit gets knocked out this episode, I'd be really surprised. I don't think it would happen though.
Are we taking bets on next episode? What's gonna happen?
You want to do a bet on that?
I don't think it's getting knocked out either, so we're on the same page on that.
Okay.
But let's make a bet in general for next episode.
Okay.
Do you think that Dispo and the fucking Lasso guy are even a threat whatsoever, or if they're just there to be the villain of the week?
I think they're there just to weaken Goku and Hit, because Jiren knows that they're the two target. They're the two guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's. Here's the bet then. Will we see Jiren next episode? Not will he fight. Will we see him? I feel like that's a go either way.
Pretty sure that was in the next episode.
It was in the preview?
See him. Yeah, he's in the preview.
Okay, if it's in the preview, fuck the bet. Take the bet out.
All right.
We'll think of something later.
Yeah.
That's really all I got.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else to add?
No. So, I don't know. Do you want to like rate the episode?
What, like a number rating?
I don't know. Do that type of thing.
I'm not really a numbers guy. I'm more of a
letters.
Let's give it Super Saiyan 1 through 4 out of 4. With like with Super Saiyan Blue as a 5-star.
Okay. So Super Saiyan, it's 1, 2, 3, red, blue.
Actually, no, I got even better. Base Goku, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 4. That's 5. That gives us a 5-star ranking system.
Wait, so we're doing Super Saiyan 4? We're doing a GT thing in Super?
Yes.
I don't know if I like this.
I mean, and then if like
it's Super, I really feel like we should do it based off of. We'll do a 6-star. If he can go Super Saiyan Blue, then that means that the video is like the
and then the 7 out of 10 is the Kaioken Blue.
A 7 out of 10.
The 7 out of 7 is the Kaioken Blue, and then after that is whatever Goku's new form is.
Yeah, so it'll just keep increasing.
We don't talk about the rating system though. We'll just say I give it a Super Saiyan 3 rating, and then people will be like, "What the fuck does the rating system even mean?"
Yeah, we'll figure out the rating system as we go. So where do you think this one ranks at?
I give it a Mystic Gohan out of 10.
That's it. I'm done.
All right, guys, that's all for today. If you enjoyed the review, leave a like. If you're new, subscribe for more. We will see you next time.
See you later, guys.